Welcome to training session number 5, lesson number 1, user administration. The users window is used to provide each employee or staff person access to Prism Connect via a user account. Each employee should have their own user account. Permissions and access to various features and functions within the application are granted by user account. Clinicians are denoted as such within the user account, as well as denoting the clinics at which the clinicians provide care. When employees discontinue working for the clinic group, their access to Prism Connect can be revoked via the user account. To create a new user account, click the New button. Enter a unique user ID for the new user. An error message will appear if the user ID is not unique. The user ID can be a combination of characters and numbers. The user ID is case sensitive. The user must enter the user ID as specified in this field. Enter the user's first name and the user's last name. Enter the user's title as needed. The title may be used in purchase agreements, letters, or other external communication documents. Enter the initial password. The password specified will only be used the first time the user logs into Prism Connect. During the initial login, the user will be prompted to change their password. Enter the NPI number as needed. Select the clinic at which the user will be primarily working within the main clinic drop-down. If the user will be serving as a clinician, check the clinician checkbox. When checked, the license number and calendar clinic sections will be enabled. Check the Privacy Officer for HIPAA checkbox if the user will be serving as such. The license number grids provide a means to specify license number by license type and state. Please note, the clinician checkbox must be checked. To add a license number, click the plus sign button to the right of the grid to insert a new row. Select Audiology or Dispenser from the license type drop-down. Select the corresponding state from the state drop-down. Enter the license number. Repeat these steps as needed for each license type and state combination. To delete a license number, click on the license number line to select the line to be deleted. Click the minus sign button to delete the selected line. Repeat these steps as needed for each license that needs to be removed. The calendar clinic grid is used to denote the clinics at which the clinician will be caring for patients. Double-click on the grid to open a pop-up window within which one or more clinics can be selected. Hold down the Control key to select multiple clinics within the list. The clinician's name will appear as a column on the schedule for each clinic selected. A clinician may split their time between multiple clinics. The days and times when a clinician is available can be managed using block times. Select the appropriate checkboxes within the user access grouping to grant access to various features and functions. There are 4 checkboxes available used to control access within the application. These are Administrator, Accounting, Provider, and PCC. When the PCC checkbox is checked, there are 3 more checkboxes that become enabled to provide overriding access to the following 3 windows. These are Invoice Approval, Accounts Receivable, and Sales Reporting. This grid shows what each account type is granted access to. When a user is no longer working for the clinic group and access to Prism Connect should be restricted, the Archive checkbox should be checked to disable the user account. Users can be set up to serve in a couple of different roles. Roles are used to assign automated tasks to multiple people who serve in the same capacity, as opposed to assigning a task to one specific person. There are 2 roles currently utilized, PCC and Inventory Manager. Click on the Roles button to manage the roles assigned to a user. To add roles to a user, select Role from the list of roles in the top portion of the pop-up window. Select the specific clinic at which the user will serve in the role. Select all clinics if the user will serve in the role for all the clinic locations. Click the Add button to assign the role to the user. Repeat these steps for each role clinic combination To remove a role from a user, select a line within the list of current employee roles to be removed. Click the Remove button to remove the role from the user. Repeat these steps for each clinic role combination. Click the OK button to save the user's role assignments and close the pop-up window. Enter the user's email address. The email address is important because if the user forgets his or her password, the Forgot Password link can be clicked on the Prism Connect logon page to have the new password sent to them. The signature field is used to retain and display an electronic image of the user's signature. The electronic signature would be used on purchase agreements and health insurance claim forms to essentially auto-sign the documents. To upload an electronic signature, click on the plus button next to the upper right corner of the signature field. In the pop-up window, click the Choose File. In the next pop-up window, select the image file to be uploaded. Click the Open button. Click the Upload button. When the upload is complete, click the X in the upper right-hand corner of the Uploads dialog box. The image will appear in the signature field. Please note, the signature file must be a JPEG format image. Click the OK button to save the new user account, or click the Cancel button to discard any information entered. Let's take a look at how to edit a user account. Select the user account to be edited from the list of user accounts shown in the upper right corner of the window. Click on the Edit button. Edit the user's information as needed. Most of the user's information can be modified, however, the user ID cannot be changed after a new record has been saved. Click the OK button to save the changes to the user account, or click the Cancel button to discard any changes made. This completes training session number 5, lesson number 1, Users.